I talked a little bit about the principles of Teshuvah as they were laid out in Shari Teshuvah, the famous sefer written by Rabbeinu Yonah HaGerondi. And we went before Rosh Hashanah until the 10th principle, and I'd like to continue from there, but this time I'm doing it in video because there are certain things here that I think will benefit more if we can go over it word by word as Rabbeinu Yonah puts them, and with the help of the commentary, because this way we can learn even more and enrich ourselves with the Torah of Rabbeinu Yonah. And Bezat Hashem, in his zchus and through the koyach of having been through Rosh Hashanah and having learned a little bit from the first principles and now putting effort into learning even more about the other principles of Teshuvah, we would be zacheh to a Teshuvah Shalema be'emes. So let's take it from here. The next one is the 11th principle called Chipus Lachav, searching one's ways. Searching one's ways is an important component of Teshuvah, as it is stated in the pasuk, Nachbesad rachenu v'nachkora v'nashuva ad Hashem. Let us search and examine our ways and return to Hashem. Rabbeinu Yonah will explain it that it's very important that a person should review his previous actions, his previous deeds, so that he would learn and take note of every sin that he committed. Why is this so important? He says that a person that is doing Teshuvah must do this for 3 reasons. Reason number 1 is that so he will remember the sins that he committed. This is very important because one of the steps in order for a person to do a Teshuvah Shlema is vidui. Now, you can't confess if you don't remember what it is that you did. Because how are you going to stand in front of Hashem and say, Hashem, chatati uveferat bachet, and then you don't know what to say because you don't remember which thing you did. So you need to know. Therefore, Rabbeinu Yonah urges us to go ahead and perform a soul searching so that we will find the things in which we fell and we'll be able to do vidui and do Teshuvah in those areas. The second reason why this self-examination is so important is because you want to know how many intentional and unintentional sins you committed. Why is that important? Because as a result, you can come even closer and become more humble, which helps you, obviously, to Teshuvah, come closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The third reason is that although when one does Teshuvah, he accepts upon himself to abandon every possible sin, he still must know the specific matters in which he sinned. So it's very chashuv, it's very important that you know exactly what it is that needs improvement and that needs to be left behind. Why is this? We learned from Chazal that we need to make siyagim, fences, on the observance of mitzvahs and fences on the lavim, so that we will not transgress, chas v'shalom. So Rabbeinu Yonah says that we need to know the specific matters in which we sinned in order to create safeguards for ourselves regarding those matters and to protect us very well from the entrapment of the Yetzer Hara in those areas. Okay, such safeguards are important for the penitent person because he has a tendency toward those sins. And since one looked at them lightly once upon a time when they first did this, and his Yetzer had a control over him during that time, now it's like his nefesh became ill from those sinful deeds, right? And we know that if a person is sick, in order for them to recuperate, sometimes they need to be isolated from certain things that could make them worse. So it's like quarantining today. Obviously, we do it for different reasons. We quarantine because we don't want to get anyone else sick, and also because we want to prevent ourselves from being sick. Anyways, what Rabbeinu Yonah is saying is that a person needs to avoid certain things so that he will not risk falling into the same trap again. Chas v'shalom. In the same way, if a person was spiritually ill and he begins the process of recovery through Teshuvah, he must create special safeguards to protect himself against his previous sins, lest he slip back into his former ways.